Hey everybody, how you doing, man? This is Joe D. This is Share a Beer Show 385, and we have Mark with us today. We're having some problems with other people trying to jump in. Hopefully, I know now that we're on the YouTube side, it's once the show actually starts, I think some people can jump in. You know what I'm saying? I think
hmm I
the
think if
link.
they're subscribed, they can jump in. So hopefully, and whoever else isn't able to connect can pop in.
I'll really quick here at the beginning of the show. I'll show you what I think is the easiest way. I jump in on Mark's show this way, and I think this is the easiest. I wait for this particular link right here. This post is on my Google Plus. Okay, so if you follow me on Google Plus, if you follow me, you'll see this posting. You can click this whenever you see this green quotation deal right here. Click that, and that if you want to jump in and participate during the show, it's the best advice I can give you. I find it the easiest to jump in on shows
hmm
myself. Just to click this, and it'll put you right in. Okay, so when the shows, if you just want to watch, then what you can do is I have this link right here. Whoops, right here. I have this link also posted. Whoops, it's kind of there we go. I have this one also posted, and then this will put it so you can just watch it. The key is if you want to participate during the live show, I would suggest clicking this one. So the one with the green quotation deal there. So
Yeah, I guess also if you want to watch, you can just go to YouTube and go to Joe D too. Joe
yeah,
D's channel on YouTube and do the live stream there too.
yeah, yeah. Also, yeah. So if you're actually watching this in YouTube, then yeah, you can stay right where you're at and just. Oh, Bum says he's trying it, but it's not letting him join in.
Huh.
Let me
Do
send.
you can click the like the share button on top of your screen and share the link for the actual thing maybe?
Yeah, I'm doing that again. Maybe perhaps it. So I'm sending him a fresh one. Um, so I would like, but in the meantime, uh, we'll cover the basics of the giveaway first. We'll let that suspense over. Then we'll talk about what we're drinking, and then we'll go back into the details on how we're going to run this giveaway. Cool. So I have two items to give away, and the cool part of the giveaway is it's a bottle cooler. So we are giving away two bottle coolers. Okay. Are you there with us now, Bum?
He's probably connecting. Let's see.
Yeah, he's probably. Yeah, he's still connecting. So we'll be giving away two bottle coolers. We'll announce the winners on next week's show. Okay, and well, I wish Bum could jump in there. He's still having some problems, but we'll announce
Can
the
you hear
winners
me,
on.
Joe?
Yes, yes. There you
Yeah, I
go.
can hear you now.
There you go.
Okay. I still don't think I'm in all the way, according to what I'm seeing on YouTube. But on tablet, I can hear you and see you, but the audio is real choppy. But I am in.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
I
Hopefully.
had the track. I was ready for Plan B.
Got the high-tech phone solution.
Had it set up in.
Okay, I'm checking. I'm checking. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, it's still. All right. So in any case, yeah, now Bum froze up. Oh well, we'll have to march forward. So, but that is the giveaway. The giveaway is a bottle cooler. It's not necessarily just for beer. I got one of my friends in the chat says he'll take one. It's not necessarily just for beer. It could be for your favorite soda, but it's pretty much going to have to be in a tall bottle. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go that far. What are you drinking right now, Mark? We'll cover what we're drinking.
I've got two. I've got a very good beer. I'm gonna drink another one of these great PBRs.
Yep.
And it's red, white, and blue. Chicago Cubs. I got my old Chicago mug. I don't have a Cubs. Well, I do actually. I couldn't find it, so I've got an old Chicago mug, which is the closest I can get. And then after this, which this will probably go down really quick because it's PBR. But after this, I've got another beer from the cellar that is should be a beast. Hint, hint.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, it's a big beer from the basement. A triple B, big beer from the basement.
A triple B.
So, but first, let's stare in awe at the golden wonderness that is PBR.
Yes, of course.
And it's just about perfect for that mug. This is a 16-ounce mug. Plenty of room for the long-lasting and frothy head. And I can see right through the beer. It's beer goggles.
Beer goggles. On. Yes.
You're set. Yeah. So, I think this was a prize winner. I think PBR did win for for American Lager or something like that at Great American Beer Fest.
Oh, really?
Again, yeah.
Again, really recently, another recent award.
A couple of years, last year, and again, I think this year too. So, I am drinking a gold medal beer.
Wow, I'm gonna. There it is. I'm gonna check this out because I want to make sure, want to verify.
Yeah, you do fact check.
Yeah, we're fact checking here. We're all about this is hard hitting. This is hard hitting beer stuff right here, right?
Yeah.
We have to. I don't see. Let me see. We got Beer Advocate. I'm sure if they won a recent award, it would be somewhere, right? Huffington Post, maybe. No.
So we got 5 people watching. There's Bum. Whoa! I think he's looking at Plan B.
Yeah, yeah. You think he's going Plan B?
He's going Plan B.
Plan B. Good old track fund.
Yeah, he's definitely going Plan B. I don't know. Would it be Wikipedia?
I don't know. I bet if you just go Great American Beer Fest, I bet.
And then it would just show it right there.
Yeah, probably. 2016. Yeah. Purchase tickets, deadlines, event schedule. Breweries.
Here's now when I go to I've never been to, as much as we talk about, I've never been to Pabst Blue Ribbon's website, and yet you have to click the over 21 button. Oh, no. I'm okay with that. You have this can too, don't you? The PBR art.
Yeah, can. This is the art. This is the winning art can. So yeah, I got a 6-pack of this. 6-pack of 16-ounce cans for $5.99. So
yeah, that's pretty tough to beat right there.
GABF winners. Let's see. Brewery of the year. Oh, okay. So, all right. So let's.
Oh wait, no, they do have it on. They have it on their website right here. Pabst Blue Ribbon takes home the gold medal for American Style Lager at Great American Beer Festival 2016.
Gold medal beer right here.
So yeah, and they actually have. Let me go back again. So you view.
It goes down fast too. Woo.
Yeah. So yeah, here it is, man. They won an award at GABF. Well, I did not know that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it's once again
gold medal for like $5.99 a 6-pack.
Ah, this is cool. They used the actual gold medal to open a can of PBR. I don't think that's what they had in mind, but it's not a bad idea either.
And Old Style got the silver, and that's brewed by Pabst. So Pabst got the gold, and Old Style got the silver.
So you can drink your Old Style while rooting for the Cubs, right?
That's right. And you're drinking a silver medal.
You're still drinking an award-winning beer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So yeah, I mean, it's a solid beer. I mean, it's probably the best of the macro. Yeah, I mean,
It's definitely the best of the macros. Yeah, that is for sure.
I'd put this in Coors. I mean, Coors is a little different flavor, but they're both pretty similar, and they're both good quality beers.
So I'll go ahead and cover. I'll go ahead and cover the. Now I know there's a way. How do I do that, Mark? I want to post something on screen here. How do I do that? Let me see. It's not the control room that gave me different.
Is it the Google Effects?
Is it the effects?
Or Draw? No.
Is the effects is where
Hangout. Is it the Hangout Toolbox?
Oh yeah. Let's see. I think maybe it's the toolbox.
Silver apps to improve your lower third volume control, face, soundboard, and comment tracker.
So it gave me, yeah, let's see. So
I think that might be it.
Yeah, because I want to, oh yeah, lower third, here it is. So yeah, Jody. So I've got this link right here, which might be a little tough. Choose logo. I don't necessarily have a logo that I want to. So, oh, is it backwards? It's backwards. How do I switch it? Oh, there we go. So I got this link. I don't know. It's kind of not ideal, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not necessarily, but I can post it in the chat for the show. Is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone
can post it in the chat, and you can also post it after the show. You can post it in the information once it's on YouTube, right? In the summary page or whatever.
Here's a link. I'll post that in the chat for the show on the YouTube part. So there's a link so you can check out also. I'm going to stop that lower third. So you can check out also what that cooler is all about, right? So I'll share the screen here and we'll cover some of this right here. It's the Wicked Cool Insulated Beer Cooler. It's a Wicked Beer Cooler cover, right, for 12-ounce capacity. It's a 3-piece stainless steel cover with bonus playing card opener and craft beer ebook, right? So you can order one for yourself, but we're going to be giving away two right here on this show, okay?
Spare no expense.
Spare no expense. Now, we haven't had a giveaway in a long time, and I don't know that I have had a giveaway from Share a Beer. I think now when I had that other giveaway, Mark, it's been years, but I actually gave away beer, and now we quickly realized that wasn't a good idea. I don't remember if that was for Share a Beer or not, but
I don't know if that was Share a Beer or just one of your reviews,
right. But this is actually. So at the time of this posting, right, at the time of this show, 74 customer reviews, and it's getting a 4.5 stars right here, as you can see on Amazon. So and it definitely seems like a pretty cool product. So I have not actually seen it yet, so I'm going to stop the share screen here. And Bum's in now. Right on, Bum. Hey, good. So I'm going to crack this open. So this is what you can expect to get. If you just want to... Oh, yeah, I'm getting some bad audio there. Yeah, I'm getting some bad audio, Bum.
Okay, I'll shut down.
No.
Yeah, he said, no, what a bummer. What a bummer. That has a lot of miles, man. Sorry, Bum. But this is what you can expect to get, right? And on the box it says keeps beverage cold. No more bottle sweats, right? So if you take your bottle right out of the cooler and put it in this cooler, out of the ice chest and put it in this cooler, then you don't have to worry about that part. And then it protects the bottle from harm. Beverage identity protection. So we always kind of called it your stealth cup, right? So if you
Yep.
pour your beer, if you're the type that needs to pour your beer into another cup, right, and make it look like it's a soda from 7-Eleven, right? Because you pour it in your 7-Eleven cup, that's your stealth cup. That's what I call stealth cup, right? So that's basically what this is. This turns your beer stealth, right? And then 98.6 degrees stays off bottle. In other words, so your hand, which is actually like a warmer, is staying off of your bottle. So when you're holding your bottle, your hand actually is warming up the bottle. You know what I'm saying? So that's what. Hey, Jeff says hi. So
Hi.
yeah, we apparently better say hi back. And then it includes a free gift in there, which they told you when we looked at the Amazon. So here we go, man. This is the actual cooler itself, and then inside we have some information. So you get this kind of instructions on how to use it, which it should be pretty much self-explanatory. And dude, this is kind of cool. I might start using this. This is one of the coolest bottle openers I've seen.
Oh, cool. It's like, oh, okay.
It's actual hard metal. Look at that.
Okay.
It's an actual, man, this is.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
That's a solid little piece of metal, let me tell you. I don't know that
aluminum, probably stamped aluminum or something.
Yeah. It is actually. It is, isn't it? Look at that. So it's an ace. It's the ace, right, from an ace of cards, and it's gonna open your. I like that, man. That is cool. Man, that is. It's pretty heavy too, man. It's a pretty solid little piece of metal. And so here's the actual cooler, okay, and it also has a bottle opener, which is very similar to the one I have on my personal keychain. So I always have a bottle opener with me. Beer emergency, you got to be ready.
Just in case, you never know.
You got to be ready. So the three-piece is you have this cap. So you're going to be stealth because you're looking like, it looks just like any other water bottle, right? This looks like a water bottle. So you have this piece that you can open up, and then on the bottom, this screws open, okay, and it's insulated. You can see the insulation here. This is all aluminum, and it has Wicked Cool on the front, etched in the front there, so that's pretty cool. So you have this, and this is basically a koozie insulating type deal.
Okay, so it's like a foam or whatever.
Yeah, it's a foam that's no different, is what it feels like, than your standard beer can cooler. Or I guess you still could put a bottle in. Yeah, you still could put a bottle in these. So it's no different than your regular standard koozie, right? But it's inside of here, and since it's all inside of one case, it's going to help keep it cold. And then your bottle would fit. And this is a Rogue Double Throwdown Brown, which if you have not had one, you better get some, let me tell you. And then you screw it in here, okay? And then you got your cap that sticks out of the top. You can pop that open, and woohoo! It doesn't jiggle around. It's in there pretty darn tight, actually. It fits real snug.
That's a good idea.
So you can see it doesn't jiggle around, okay? And then this will screw on right over the top of it. Let's see. We're doing this live, people, so it's supposed to fit over the top. Let's see. Well, maybe you need to unscrew this a little bit. See, so this is actually, yeah, there it goes. Okay, so you unscrew that a little bit, and then screw the bottom. That's not working real well either.
Rogue bottle too tall?
Is the Rogue bottle too? Is it? Am I too substantial for you, baby? That's what we always want.
There we go.
Yeah. Right. That's the main thing, right? Okay. So what I'm doing
with my cooler, baby.
Yeah. I got too much bottle for your cooler, baby. Is that the? Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm having a little bit of an issue right here trying to get both of these on there. So it does say, wait, I think it does say a 12 ounce, and this is a 16 ounce. Yeah, 12
okay.
ounce.
Oh, that's a big bottle. Okay, so it's a 12-ounce bottle, huh?
Yeah, this is a 16, I think. That's the issue. That's the issue.
Oh, okay.
No, this is a 12 ounce.
It must be a long neck.
Yeah, maybe it's just.
It works fine.
It works
Anyway.
Anyway, it works, man. You know what I'm saying?
You put a bottle of Bud in there and you'll be good.
Yes. You know what I think might be inside here? There's a little stopper.
PBR.
That's what the inside of the cap looks like.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And so this
So
little.
I wonder if you've got to take the top off the bottle. You've got to take the cap off the bottle, and then I bet that goes in the.
Ah, you're
You
right.
don't really want to open that bottle, do you?
I really don't.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's how. I mean, if you got that little thing on the inside, that's
You're
probably
right.
just the right diameter to go in the neck of the bottle.
You're absolutely right. Yep. Because that's what's happening. This is going to go on the inside of your bottle.
Okay. So it seals. You see, take the top off, you put the bottle in there, and you screw that on, and that kind of seals up the bottle once it's open. Yeah.
That's my problem. That's exactly it, Mark.
They're just smarter than us, Joe. That's all.
Yeah.
And people say that we're just smarter than us.
They've got that part all figured out. So I wonder if we could announce a winner this weekend on a weekend share beer, probably Saturday maybe, and then maybe we could have a weekend share beer, announce a winner then, so that we can have possibly he can ship this pretty quick because he's shipping it through Amazon.
Okay.
So that's what's up. That link that I posted in the in there, it takes you right to the Amazon page.
Oh, okay.
And so the winner will actually get, if you're you're going to get it right from Amazon, and it comes pretty darn quick. As we all know, stuff from Amazon comes really quick. Yeah, you're right, Mark. So that once you have the cap removed, this replaces your cap, so it's going to seal that beer back.
Yeah.
I actually am not opening this because I got to go to work in another couple hours. So, and if you don't know me by now, I drive trucks for a living, so it's not a good idea for me to be having a beer just a couple hours before I got to hit the road. So,
America's drivers, thank you, Joe. Don't worry about me. I've just got 80,000 pounds behind me, and I've just had a few beers. What's
the problem with that? What could possibly be the problem with that, right?
What could go wrong? Yeah.
So what we need to decide is Bum with us, or is he frozen still? Or
I think he's frozen in time.
I think he's still
is
frozen.
He in the YouTube chat? I don't know.
Is he in the chat? I don't see him.
Jeff asked, "How do we win?"
Yeah, so that's
the question, Jeff.
That's the question. So how do we win? So that's exactly what you can expect. You can expect one of these ace of cards, and I'm telling you, this is you're going to see this in a lot of reviews. I promise you. When I crack them, I love this. This is awesome. It's thin enough it could fit in your wallet, but I don't necessarily know if you want this in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty darn substantial piece of metal, but it's cool. I definitely like it. So, and this is all what you can expect inside of when you get your cooler. So what we're trying to decide is how to actually announce a winner. What is people going to have to do to win? Should it be something in the comments, Mark? Are we going to?
I think so. Just because more people watch it, either after the fact or, because it'll post to your channel.
Yeah.
20 minutes after we end it, and it'll be there, so people can do comments. Maybe that's they just got a comment with something indicating they're entering. They want to win it or whatever you want them to say, and then you can number them. The number that they come in. First, it sounds like Jeff is going to be the first one because he's already asked in the chat how he can win. So he's got to. If he does a comment, he'd be the first one, and then if I were to comment, at midnight Friday, and I was the last one, then I would be the last one. You could number them, and then basically draw a number. You know,
Yeah,
if there are 20 comments, number them to 20 and draw a number somehow. You know.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. So just comment, and it could be as simple as Jay Vega does every week, except he puts malt liquor. Just put something like I don't know what I want a cool giveaway. I want a cooler.
Yeah, yeah.
I want a cooler, and we'll take.
Yep, I want a cooler is the phrase that pays.
Actually, no, I know how to do this. Okay, this is what my contact needs. My contact needs people to check them out on Amazon. So if you go to the link, okay, you know, if you've how do we prove someone's gone to the link, Mark? How do we prove that?
I don't know.
It has to be something where you've actually proven that you've checked out that link on Amazon. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
So how do we do that? You posted the link in the chat.
Email? Should I email? If you could do a screenshot, because you could even do that in your mobile. So if you went to the link, if you email a screenshot of the Amazon page,
Yeah.
right? If that at least proves you at least seen the link, right?
Yeah, we could do it that way, and then they can just send it wherever you want them to send it.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. So we'll do that. I think that's a better idea because I need people to at least go to the page and check it out. I mean, you can comment on there if you want. That makes it even better for the Wicked Cool company, right? Because that's who contacted me, and they're actually sending you directly the. Yeah, you know what? I do need them to email because if you win, I'm going to need you to email me your contact info anyway.
You're going to need some way to get back in touch with them. So.
Yeah, so if you go, that's how we'll do it, Mark. That's a good idea. So if you go to that link, okay? So what I need people to do is check out this page on Amazon, okay? Do a screenshot, some sort of thing, however you got to do it, and email me a screenshot of that so you could prove that you checked it out. That's all I really need you to do is check out the link. Maybe you want to buy one yourself, you know, right away, and then what? Should I announce a winner on Saturday Share a Beer or
you can
on next week's Share a Beer?
Either one. I mean, I don't know. If you wanted to do if you wanted to do something on Saturday, we could do something whenever. Pick a time on Saturday, and you could announce it. You know, have it go through whatever Friday at midnight or whatever, and then
Yeah.
it gives you time
Let me think.
Go through and do it. That'll be 3 or 4 days, right? What's today? Tuesday.
Well, no, I better do it on next week's show because people that are used to watching the show are used to it on Tuesdays. And then they have if they're used to just watching it on YouTube, then they're used to watching on the day that they watch it. So I better just we'll announce the winner on next week's show. We'll see how many emails we get, right? And then we'll do it that way. So let me on the lower third. Whoops.
Yep, you could do that, and then you can also just after the show, you know, you can edit the go onto your channel and edit the information at the bottom of the video. Basically, you can post it in there too, right? In the what is it? Where it says show more, show less, where it has a description of the show. I think you can go in and edit that and put the link in there too.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely, yeah. No, the link to the Amazon will definitely be in there as well in the description.
Okay.
For the show. This is my email. Okay. This is for those of you that don't want to email me. I email back. That's for sure. So that's my email. Email me a screenshot. You can do that on your mobile device as well of the actual Wicked Cool, and you could look it up that way too. The Wicked Cool insulated beer bottle cooler. It's kind of long, but you can still do that as well if you're watching right now. Email me that'll get you in, right? And we'll pick 2 winners.
Yep, that sounds good.
In next week's show, that'll make it Just simple. I'll email you back right away.
Next week's show is Election Day.
Is it really?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Yes. So that's perfect. So,
yeah, so you can elect a winner.
We will elect the winner on next week. Wow! Look at that, Mark. How cool is that? So that's multiple on cool levels right there. We're electing the winner. Actually, we're electing two winners, right? Because
two winners, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're all doing. We're electing two winners, right?
Yeah, that's true.
You're electing the person and the vice person. So we're electing two right here on this show.
Yeah.
Boom!
So the Election Day special.
Yeah, this is the Election Day special, man. Yeah, I didn't even. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, I just thought of that. I was like, next Tuesday.
Yes. So what you could do is go down there, vote, right, and then you vote during the week.
After you vote, you just come back. You're like, oh, I voted. I need a drink.
Yeah,
you can drink a beer.
Yeah, you can early vote for this election, right? So you early vote, and then you go vote there. You after you vote, you come join the show and find out if you won.
That's right. Yeah.
And if we'll go through the emails, pick two winners, and you'll definitely be emailed back if you're a winner. I'll email you back right away to let you know that I got your email, you're enrolled, and then we'll definitely email you when you're if you're one of the winners. And then and Bum, since he's not actually in the show, he's eligible. He wants to know.
Yeah, he's eligible. I'm not. I'll take one for the team here.
He's taking one for the team. Yeah.
I'm not going to be stuffing the ballot box or anything. So
because right now, actually, Bum's old school. Actually, Bum is pretty old school. Now, Longstraw, he's a UK viewer right now. He drives trucks in the UK. He drives what do they call them, lollies or
what do they call them?
lorry. So he's actually a lorry driver. That's the UK version.
I think that too.
Huh?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I've driven one of those before, man. She was fun.
Oh.
Now, see, we don't have what's his name in here to do the whole bump for us, man.
Oh yeah, Barrick. Yes. The rim shots.
The rim shots, man. Barrick usually does that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll change my lower third here really quick, just in case you guys during the show want to check that out. This is what it's called. It's the Wicked Cool. And so I'll just copy that. Why am I typing stuff, man? This is ridiculous.
Well, Steve said in the YouTube, he says, "Who wants to pay attention to the election? The big show is a lot better."
Yeah, hey, of course, right? I'm not going to disagree with that.
We're gonna pick our winners next Tuesday. So.
Yeah, we'll definitely pick the winners next Tuesday. Absolutely. Yeah. So if you're, it stopped at insulated beer, but it's insulated beer bottle cooler. So, yeah, cool, man. I like that. So that's you can tell we're professionals here. We know exactly what we're doing.
Yep. Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, don't try this at home. That's what I like about what we actually do here, Mark, is because we just do everything live. We put it out there for the audience to see. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can just you're seeing the sausage being made here, man. So if you like to watch, baby.
Yeah, this is definitely not a professional.
Yeah. If you like to watch, man, you could definitely watch it here. So are you on your second one now, Mark?
I'm about ready to open up my second beer now. I don't know if this is going to be as good as the first one, but we shall see. Now, I hinted at it. I said it's going to be a beast of a beer.
Yes.
And what I have here is from 2009, Avery Brewing. They are in Boulder, Colorado, I think. Yeah, they're still in Boulder. The Beast.
Ooh, the Beast.
Grand Cru.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I
Okay.
picked this up in 2010 when we were in Fort Collins. I picked it up at one of the beer stores in Fort Collins and stuffed it in the in the luggage that we checked, and brought this back. This beer is from 2009. It is 15.07% ABV.
Nice. Wow.
Bottled in 2009, so it doesn't say the month, but this has been sitting just down in the basement in a box. It says this beer is a seducer. Accommodating, complicated, powerful, dark, unfiltered, and created to last the ages. So this is probably a beer that was made to be aged. So it's been down there for it's 7 years old at this point, almost 8.
Okay,
probably.
now they've got some good information here on Bear Advocate.
Okay.
Batch.
I think they do it every year, I think.
From 2004. They've got every batch from 2004.
And mine is a 2009.
Most batches. They've got 12 batches.
Okay.
All the way through 15, and the ABVs thereof. So yours was
2009.
So it's 15.07% ABV
Yes.
is what they said that one is.
How did they get down to 100th of a percent ABV? Really? But I mean, they're master brewers. I'm not, so I'm
they are Avery Brewing, for Christ's sake. I'm sure they've got a budget to figure that out.
I'm gonna open this thing up, and it's nice. It's got the nice little foil wrapper on the top there.
I have to admit, I don't like that.
It opens up, and you got to be careful when you open it, because sometimes you get foil in the beer.
Yeah, that's the only thing. You got to be careful with the foil.
No smoke.
No smoke. Oh,
but
man.
I did get a little bit of a. Oh man! I remember that. Was that? I drank that. Was that Grand Cru? No, it was the stout that I drank last week.
Yeah, and you aged that, right?
Yeah, that was from 2010. So that was So this is my snifter, brandy snifter. There is no head on that. I poured it, but I can see. It's almost like, when you pour whiskey or bourbon, you can see the alcohol. It's like a thin coating. Well, it's there. It's right there. The head is gone. Carbonation doesn't seem to be there at all. The aroma. This is. Now I was saying that other beer kind of had that black licorice and dark fruit. This is like that times 2. I mean,
the dark fruit should really be forward in this beer.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of plum.
Raisins,
prunes, almost like a prune kind of
molasses,
prune, smoke, a little bit of licorice, but more like molasses, real dark fruit. Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, that beer looks crazy.
And I don't know if you can see it, but I tip it and you can see the little shimmer of the alcohol sticking to the side of the glass.
Yeah. Well, they call it veins, don't they?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah. Lacing. Well, that's. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. But it is. Oh my gosh. It's got the mouthfeel of almost like cough syrup, but really tasty cough syrup. I mean, it's that syrupy, but not sweet, but that same kind of thing. And there's that little bit of you can taste the alcohol, but it doesn't burn.
So it's not super hot.
No, it's not hot, but it's there. But yeah, I get raisin. I'm getting a lot like a raisin and molasses, and maybe a little bit of smoke. A little bit of smoky, raisiny molasses. Real dark fruit.
Now there's
Kind of sweet, but not syrupy sweet. I mean, there's still some sweetness to it.
they're showing here like aromas of honey, nutmeg, mandarin orange, and pineapple. Is there any fruit in there? Like pineapple type fruit or any sort of, that's probably gone by now.
I think it's gone. I'm getting maybe pineapple, but I'm not getting like mango or anything. I'm getting
that'd be
I'm getting molasses, really dark fruit, maybe a little bit of citrus, but not.
all that's going to be is if you had it fresh. I imagine you get once you age it that long. All that's going to
it tends to kind of settle down to it's like it's what's at the base. And wow, this is very good. But this is the equivalent at 15%. This is the equivalent of drinking like 3 regular beers, pretty much.
Yeah,
you know?
It is. Because of the your ABV, 63 IBUs in that beer as well.
Yeah, it's not really. I don't really taste a little bit of bitter. It doesn't taste like 63 IBUs.
Right.
But there's so much malt and stuff in there to get the ABV up.
I'll show you the. Actually, a lot of information on Beer Advocate on this one. This must.
I remember I looked it up when I got the beer.
This one's definitely. So you've got a ton of hops. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different hops, right?
Yeah.
And then the malt variety is the 2-row barley, the honey malt, the dark aromatic, the pale wheat, roasted wheat, and special B. So how's the roastiness in that beer? So you get, and the sugars real quick are date molasses, dark Belgian candy sugar, Colorado honey, raisins, and what is this? Terpendo? Terpendo?
Yeah.
Terpendo?
Okay, so I got some of it. I got the raisins and okay. And it, to me, it's molasses and raisins, and
you're definitely on the right track there. Yeah, and the color burgundy, and then you can see here the the different varieties in the batches. So
look at that. 2013 was 18%.
2000.
I feel like I'm missing out. I only got 15.07.
No doubt. I mean, that's a way different beer. So the second batch in they made 2 batches in 2004. The second one was 18.1. And then they had another batch in 13 that was 18.
Wow.
And now
I'm going to have to take a look at when we go back out to Colorado.
So 2015, last year's batch, well, the year before last year, last year is a 17.2. And then real quick, here's the website. And it's you have to click the yes, and then love the website here. It's pretty good. Grand Cru. So they're saying this year's batch is 16.8.
Okay.
ABV, which is still going to make it pretty different than what you're having.
Yeah, I've looked for this beer here in Georgia, and we don't get it. And I've looked a couple of times since I got this, whatever it was. When I get this in 2010, I found this in Fort Collins, and I've looked a couple times since then, but I haven't seen it in the stores there. I'm sure if I called one of the liquor stores there and said, "Hey, if you get some, can you save it? I'll be there, and I can buy it probably." It's good. It's strong though, but it is.
You can enter your zip code, submit it, and they have a basic kind of, I guess, it
is. Yeah. So we get Avery, but we don't get.
Not this one.
Not all their super. We get some of their specials, some of their seasonal, but none of their super special stuff, I guess.
So you can, and I'm starting to like these little meters they do here. So if you're not a hoppy person, there's a lot of hop in this beer, but if you're not a hoppy person, hop driven, it shows you right there. It's really low on the meter. So don't let the IBUs, bother you too much.
Yeah,
malt forward, look at that. Malt forward's all the way to the top. So you can expect if you were to have this beer fresh, you know,
Yeah.
buy a couple of them. It does come in 12-ounce bottles, obviously, because Mark's having one. But if you were to drink this, you know, one right now and then age one, you know, it's going to be a pretty kind of real nice kind of bready, sweet kind of beer.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, and it's still. I mean, this is 7 years, going on 8 years old, probably. I think it's 7 years old, 7.5 years old, or whatever. And it's still delicious. I mean, I probably could have left this for a few more years and it would have been fine. There's so much to it.
They definitely have the ABV all the way up there, so that
15%. I mean, it's stronger than wine. I mean, you know.
Look, this is a 4.1 bottle caps on.
Oh, speaking of, I got to log in. That's not good. I got
On
to log
Untappd.
this one.
Yeah, you definitely got to log it. 87 ratings, you know, in the last 30 days here on.
Here, let's see. I think I can log it on the web.
Well, that's.
Yeah, I definitely need to log this.
Well, thank you for sharing that one, man. That one's awesome. I mean that.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I poured in about half the bottle, so I've still got half the bottle left, and this is probably going to last me till like the 5th inning of the Cubs game, I would imagine.
Hey, that what was the beer that I told you I had from the shoots? I went and double checked it. It was from 2012. Is when I. Was it the Twilight or was it? It was some beer that has no business being aged that long at all, and it held up very well, very, very well. I think I said it was 2008, but it wasn't. It was 2012. But it's still, you know, definitely a very low ABV beer, and it held up very, very well. I'm surprised. You know, so far I think I've only had one, maybe two drain pours out of all the beers that I've.
All the ones that sat in storage.
Yeah. It's blowing my mind at you know how well they actually kept. I'm shocked. I had if you guys follow me on Untappd, you saw that I had a Italian beer. That's another one of them. That's another one that it's at least from 2012 at least.
Wow.
And even that was good. It was it poured like it was fresh, man.
Maybe that's the secret. Keep the beer sealed, but in a dark thing, and then just bake it in Phoenix heat for a couple years.
Yeah, just if you could. This is exactly how I did it because I needed to. I had a crap load of towels I had to pack. So what I did was I took every bottle, okay, wrapped it in a towel and put it in a box.
Okay.
You know, so. Apparently, that's the way to do it because all of them have so far. I think I've only had one or two drain pours. You know what I'm saying?
That's not bad.
Which is not bad because we're talking a lot of beer. You know what I'm saying? And I wrapped them in a towel and then put them in a box, and then stored them in a storage in Phoenix. You know, for. A couple of years.
Yeah, for 2 summers, almost 3 summers, right? 2.5 summers.
Almost 3 summers, almost, you know, so it was like 2.5 summers. You know, so it sat in a nice storage in Phoenix bacon. You know, so that's the key to storing your beer apparently because oh my god.
I think we've got a new way to store beer. Everybody by keeping your beer cold and everything. Nah, just what was it inside the store? I mean, it gets to 115 in the summer there, so inside that storage unit is probably like 125. I mean, that's like sitting in a car in a parking lot.
Yeah, you know, so I don't know. I don't know if maybe the towels had to act as some sort of insulator against something somehow.
Yeah,
you know, I was so worried I was gonna open the storage, you know, get to the boxes that I had the beer in, and just see soaked boxes that were soaked and then dried. You know what I'm saying? I expected them to just be busted, but I'm shocked. I really am at you know. I don't remember having any bottles that were busted, but yeah, man, what a trip! Even that Italian beer, which was a super low ABV light lager. had no business being aged 3 years. And it was perfect, man. It was perfect.
Man,
I mean, it was
funny.
really good. Yeah, I'm sure they would want to know that. They're like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
really? You did what?" We don't even do that. No.
Yeah.
you know.
Official beer tester.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. I will test that for you. No problem. Yeah. So it's anyway, guys. Make sure before we have to go out here, before we have to close, make sure to go once again to this page here. Where is it? Share.
All right. Then. Okay.
So make sure to go to check out the wicked cool insulated beer bottle cooler cover. Okay. On Amazon. Make sure to check that out. All right. And send me a screenshot, email it to me, jodreviews@gmail.com, and email it to me there. I'll let you know that I'll reply back and let you know you're enrolled, and then we'll go from there. I haven't been keeping up with the chat here, so let me make sure to go over the chat. Here's the chat, as you can see here. Oh, Beer Profit went in there, craft beer. So we must have got. Did we? I don't remember getting. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't get them all liquored.
He's just being proactive there, I guess.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to take the initiative here, Beer Profit.
Yeah, we have Steve there. That's what he said. Yeah, just like what you had said. Who wants to watch the election? You've got this one. Oh, Bum was drinking a chocolate bock from Sam Adams too.
Yeah.
So it's in the. See, that's my problem. I need to get just a single. I remember him.
A whole case, but yeah.
Man, I'm not gonna buy a whole case of. Maybe I had bought a case of that Costco beer. So why not buy a case of the Sam Adams winter variety?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nurse says he needs to get that as well.
Yeah.
And then what's this? When you finish the bottle, it'll be moving like molasses.
Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna be sitting in my easy chair. That's all I'm gonna be doing, watching the ball game. So I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. What do you?
Who knows? I may wake up in the easy chair.
Let's talk. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the ball game, man. What do you? Now tonight is Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
By next week's show, we will definitely have a World Series champion. It could be over tonight, or it could be over tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, and I'm hoping. I want to see Game 7. So
yeah,
Chicago's got to win tonight. That would be. I'm not huge on one team or the other, but given a preference, I'd have Chicago. They would be my team to win, just because we lived there for a while, and they don't. Not that any team deserves to win the World Series, but it wouldn't be a bad thing if they won. It's been so long since they've done it. So
yeah, I've been. Well, I'm a viewer of Mike and Mike. I watch Mike and Mike. I don't necessarily watch them. I download their best of podcast. And of course, Golick is from Ohio, so he's an Indian fan, a Cleveland Indian fan. So of course, they both have their teams, and so whatever sport it is, they're going to talk about their team the most, right? So they have been talking a lot about Cleveland, and they've been talking a lot about the Cubs as well, because I think Greeny went to school in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's a Northwestern guy. Yeah, so he went to school in Chicago.
Yep.
Spent some of his kind of, wherever you kind of went to college. I think we all have a sweet spot in our lives for where we feel like we kind of are close to, right? Like you have a little attachment. He went to school there, I think, or lived there for 8 years or so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he has a little attachment to Chicago that way, and it was kind of those key parts of your life when you're figuring some stuff out. So for a lot of us, if you lived in a particular spot during those years of your life, whatever that might be, you kind of have an attachment to it. For me, it's Albuquerque. I have an attachment to Albuquerque. I really loved Albuquerque, so it's I have that attachment. But we don't have. Well, we have pro baseball, but not majors. So it's I don't have that. But so there's a Chicago Cubs little thing to that show, and Cleveland Indians. So they've been talking about how the Indians fans feel like it's them against the world, and because they feel like the whole world wants the Cubs to win, and they're right.
Yeah. Given the two, more people want the Cubs would like to see the Cubs win than the Indians. Yeah. Although they're both really deserving, of winning. Right. They're not neither team, and it's been a good series. The games have been, they've been good. There's been a fair amount of drama, not necessarily high scoring, but good strategy. Kind of, and they've taken a long time, but that's with all the breaks and everything. But the games have been good. They've definitely been worth watching. I'm sure I'll stay up and watch till the end, unless it's a blowout, which I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be a close game tonight. And I'd like to see Chicago win. And Game 7 will be great.
Yeah. Now, Game 1 was not a blowout, man, but Game 2, right?
What was that? Was kind of a semi blowout. That was 5-1. Was it 5-1 Chicago?
Oh no, Chicago won that one, right? No, so it was Game 1, wasn't it? That was kind of
that ended up was that a shutout? I think it was, wasn't it?
Because they ended up going
or something like that. Yeah,
10. I think they went 10.
Or did they? Did I go to? I don't remember.
In any case,
I'm getting old.
It's been a damn good series. That's what, and it's kind of funny because not funny, but it's kind of a trip because had Cleveland played the Dodgers, for instance, let's say the Dodgers beat Chicago and got to the World, Cleveland would be the darling. Cleveland, if they played anybody else, they had this point on Mike and Mike too.
Yeah.
If Cleveland plays anybody else, they're the story, right? Yeah. But since they're playing the Cubs,
you
get the Cubs are the better story, so it's a little more, you're a little more into it, right?
Yeah. I wonder what the ratings are going to be like nationally for this world. I bet you they're probably pretty good.
Oh yeah, they talked about the ratings versus because you had the Cowboys, for the Sunday night game, which directly went against the Game 5.
Right. Yeah.
And it beat it. So Game 5 definitely, and that's going against the Cowboys that are actually pretty good this year.
Yeah.
So it actually
Game 5 was a must-win for the Cubs,
right?
And that was their only win at Wrigley Field in this series. And if they would have lost, they would have lost the series, and they wouldn't have got a win at home. So by winning, they extended it, and and that was a good game. Game 5 was a very good game.
Yeah, Game 5.
One run lead with 3 innings left. And the closer came in and Chapman came in and did his job.
Chapman, do that guy's money. Wow. You would not, man. Wow, that guy. I would not want.
Who was it? One of the announcers said, he's kind of like wrapped steel. He's just like.
Right. Yeah. I think Joe Buck said that right during the game. A guy that throws that much stuff is insane, right? 102, 103. God almighty.
And he can come out. He could be out there tonight. He will be if it's close. He'll be out there.
Yeah, because he had a day rest.
In 7th or 8th inning tonight.
Well, he threw 42 pitches, right? Didn't he? He does not do that. Right? Yeah, he did he had to get 8 outs. When he went up there, he had to get 8 outs.
That's true. Yep.
And that's what they're making a big deal about because he does not do that. He's a one-inning guy. That's what they hired him for. That's what he does. That's his thing. He comes in and closes.
Yeah.
And it was a big deal because, baseball's gotten to that point where they've got specialists that, I think every sport's kind of getting that way, right? Where
So he kind of went old school on it. He went in and did the last 3 innings basically. Which is what a closer used to do. A closer, the starter would go 5 or 6, and the closer would come in and do 4 or 5, 3 or 4 or whatever.
Yeah, in modern baseball, I don't know.
I'd say up until the last 25, 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, since then, probably since the 80s, they've gotten into real specialty type stuff. But I mean, back in like the 70s even, the starter, unless he just had a totally bad, he would go 5 or 6, or maybe, and if he had to go out, the closer would come in and do at least 2 innings.
Yeah.
And now they got people coming in for 1 out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they do. They have some cats that come in and they literally, they're literally coming in for a particular guy or a particular 2 guys.
Yeah, left-handed, right-handed batter, final inning. Yeah.
So to have him come in and we're going to be leaving this here because that game is going to be starting here pretty soon. I have been so addicted to the series. They've been so good. I've been rooting for the Cubs as well because I'm a National League guy. I'm not really an American League guy, and so plus the Cubs beat my Dodgers, so that's kind of my thing for kind of go with the Cubs. But
they beat the Pirates, so
yeah,
so there you go, Cubbies.
Yeah, so it's been definitely just a great. Either way it goes tonight, it's been a great series. I hope that it's not over either. They were talking about the kind of one angle of it as well is, I think baseball wants it to go to a Game 7, of course, but is it really good for baseball? This was a question I heard today. Was it really good for baseball? Is it really good for baseball if the Cubs win Game 7? Oh. Is it better for baseball if the Cubs go Game 7 and lose?
Not if you're a Cubs fan.
Not if you're a Cubs fan. It's not. They don't want to hear that, right? But it is an interesting question.
Yeah, because they do have a good team. I mean, they're a young team. I mean, the potential definitely exists for them to be in the series for the next 4 or 5 years. I mean, they're that good and that young. I mean, so you would expect to see them in the playoffs for the next few years at least.
Yeah. So in any case, we're going to go. Steve says he was drinking a coffee stout from Blue Moon. Says it's excellent.
Coffee stout. I'll have to try that. I didn't know they did coffee stout, but
yeah. But I honestly don't pay too much attention to Blue Moon. Yeah. But it's kind of like Zach says, that everything kind of tastes the same, but a coffee stout would have to be different.
You would hope it would be different.
It has to be different. It's not possible. But when I had that, what was it? It was a horchata beer or something, wasn't it? It was.
Was it a chocolate? No, was it a porter or something?
It was a Mexican. It was a Mexican. It was a horchata type style beer. It was supposed to be like a Mexican rice water ish type beer. And it did. It tastes just like all the rest
like the other ones. Just a slice of lemon in it, you're good.
Yeah. You have no business putting a lemon in a horchata beer, but you could have put it in that one. Yeah, it's funny. But in any case, man, we're out of here. Remember to email me, Joe at joedreviews@gmail.com with a screenshot of that. A wicked cool insulated baller cooler, okay? I'm going to put that link to it in the description of the show, so you guys can definitely check that out that way as well. Thanks, Mark, for jumping in, man. I appreciate it. We'll see you next week, man.
Go Cubs.
All right. Yeah, go Cubs. Bye.